secret Volkswagen didn't want you to know, Munich Re on geothermal power, and your bum in the seat of a Land Rover for a memorable dune driving experience. I'm Sarah Bassett, back from the States, and this is Risk Africa TV. Studies recently revealed a massive flaw in remote controls used in a number of high-end model cars. 3 European computer scientists who made the discovery said that the manufacturers have known about the flaw for at least 2 years. RISKAFRICA has more.
Scientists at a university in the Netherlands have revealed a serious flaw in the remote key controls of up to 126 types of cars, including models from marques such as Alfa Romeo, Audi, Porsche, Bentley, Lamborghini, Citroën, Volvo, and Volkswagen. The scientists claimed their discovery was made 2 years ago, but court action by Volkswagen kept the problem a secret. The fault is in the encryption between the key fob and the transponder in the car, specifically the MegaMOS crypto transponder, a widely used electronic vehicle immobilizer. Researchers say the internal security of this transponder is too weak, like having password as your password. They found that hackers will need less than half an hour to break the encryption. It takes an automated cracking program just minutes to try in each and every one, and with the right combination, all the hacker needs to do is make the fake key, and then it's hello Bentley. RISKAFRICA, Risk Africa TV.
Risk Africa boss Andy Mark has a similar system in his new BMW. Unfortunately, up to now, our techies have not been able to hack his car en route to the office, but they promised they could have success soon. Last week, major reinsurer Munich Re announced that it would provide risk cover for the geothermal exploration work that's being conducted at the 140-megawatt Akira geothermal power project in the Kenyan Rift Valley. Dominic Ace spoke to Munich Re about the project.
The geothermal project, located southwest of Naivasha, is currently being developed in two 70-megawatt phases by Akira Geothermal. Munich Re is covering exploration risk on a series of 8 wells, and the policy specifically covers the risk of insufficient output due to lack of geothermal resources, thus making the project's financing more dependable and easier to schedule. The riskiest phase of this entire project is the exploration phase. The challenge is that sinking a shaft is an expensive process, and once a shaft is completed, one runs the risk of not producing the heat that was anticipated. Thomas Paul, Manager for Engineering Africa at Munich Re, explains.
From our own experience, you have to do a job before to do the proper risk assessment and so on, to come up with a risk solution for the client which meets his requirements. At the same time, when the project starts, that is where you really need the skills and the specialists who can accompany a risk in terms of risk management. When you have an independent third party, say an insurer or reinsurer, who will go on regular surveys to see the development and so on, will definitely improve the risk quality.
So there's been some chatter in the office between our teams working on the different titles over which magazine has the most fun. I reckon it's Risk Africa, but then again, I'm biased purely because of the Risk Africa Regatta. But the Land Rover Africa boys think otherwise. They've kindly teamed up with the Land Rover Experience Western Cape to give some financial services folk an opportunity to get their bums into the Land Rover's fantastic range of cars. Our Orange isn't saying much, but we have unconfirmed reports that we may even be giving some of these experiences away in the lead up to the 2015 Risk Africa Regatta. Here's what owner of Land Rover Experience Western Cape, Pierre Vatveld, had to say.
Thank you for having me. As the other experiences, we do offer introductory courses at our facilities, but what makes it a bit unique in the Western Cape is that we've got Atlantis dunes on the west coast that we can teach guys on sand driving courses, sand driving techniques, what to do and what not to do when you encounter deep sand or dune scenarios. We will put you out of your comfort zone a little bit, but in accordance with the UK's health and safety risk assessment policies that we do our courses in. And the main thing is to drive without any risk to lives, damage to vehicles, and also obviously the environment. If you use the correct techniques, you protect the environment as well. Well, we have the full range except for the big body Range Rover in our fleet, from a Defender, Evoque, Discovery Sport, Discovery 4, and Range Rover Sport. People are always looking to do things with either their staff or their top clients. To get the adrenaline flowing a bit, we've got various packages, from a half day to a full day package. Half day we'll do either Atlantis Dunes or we'll do the track at Simonsig Wine Farm. Full day we'll include both those environments. And we can also offer team building activities. We can organize 2-3 day trips up the West Coast. We do longer trips to Botswana and Namibia for those people who are interested. But there's some nice weekend trips you can do around Western Cape.
I hand you over to Ange with our weekly events roundup.
The annual Risk Africa Regatta kicks off in less than 60 days. This is real racing in the Cape of Storms, and while not every participant, VIP guest or team member will be on the racing boats, all of the guests will want to be a part of the action, and that's where our Genric and TomTom VIP boats come in. Our VIP boats and their esteemed passengers have become an essential part of the Risk Africa Regatta and are integral to the main purpose of the weekend, which is networking and connecting with clients, new and old. TomTom MD Etienne Lowe says he's excited about hosting the cream of the financial services crop on the TomTom VIP boat.
If you look at our clients, our biggest partners have been with us literally 13 years back when we created the company NAFIP, is when we started servicing some of these fleet companies. And to us, that is a very, very important part of our business, is to ensure that it is a partnership that works both ways.
The engineering and construction industry in South Africa may be robust, but what does this mean for its insurance? Make sure you book your seat at the Insurance Bootcamp seminar sponsored by Hollard and Genesis. The event will be held on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of September in Cape Town, Durban and Johannesburg respectively. With a focus on engineering, a panel of experts will discuss products such as contractors, plant and erection all risk policies, liability cover, as well as claim scenarios and practical advice. Tickets are 440 Rand each. Book today as space is limited. Visit the Insurance Bootcamp website for more information. A big happy birthday to the following industry folk celebrating this week: Mitch from Camargue and Drew from Aquarius Underwriting Managers. We would also like to wish a belated happy birthday to the captain of Risk Africa ship, Andy Mark, who celebrated last Sunday. Happy birthday, boss. That's it from me.
Thanks, Ange. That's it from us this week. Click on the subscribe button below or follow us on Twitter or Facebook for more updates. I'm Sarah Bassett. Thank you for tuning in to Risk Africa TV.